just caught me looking at my like least attractive. I'm back from being out for most of the morning. Right now, I am about to jump in and see what the prompts are for the magical readathon for December this morning. Let me just update you on what happened. I did my nails, I went with my mom, I had a manicure done, and I did my brows. They're looking a little bit better. Obviously, I'm looking a bit hazardous at the moment. Okay, so we have to wait another 40 minutes. Once again, I am biting the gun. But I'm back. I'm kind of just drinking some of this. This is Double Dutch. I'm pretty sure you can find it overseas. It is a mixer, but I like drinking it on its own. I'm not like a huge alcoholic person or alcohol person at the moment, just because I'm like done with it for now. But I am drinking this on its own. This is a cucumber and watermelon. So we're back. From what I understand is that the readathon does loosely follow the plot of Chamber of Secrets, which is the second Harry Potter book. So that is just like a little word of the wise. So my reading prompt is grab your most recently acquired read, be that brought, borrowed, or inherited. So there are two that could fit this. So the one that I'm currently reading, which is Frostheart, does count for that because I recently acquired this. And then there's another one which I just acquired today, and that is The Train to Impossible Places by P.G. Bell, which I'm so excited to read. So I think I'm gonna just finish this one as my first read, and then I'll be able to see what the next prompt is. Maybe I'll read both this and The Train to Impossible Places. Okay, so my next prompt is read one of the oldest looking books in your possession. It could be worn in the version. It could be in a worn version of a relatively new book bought secondhand, or simply a book you've had for a while. I'm gonna see if I have anything here that matches that. Okay, so what I ended up choosing for the prompt is The Book of Dust, just because it is the oldest looking, like the pages and everything. Maybe if I had the Starless Sea, the UK hardcover does look a little bit older, so I would maybe between this one and the Starless Sea, but I would prefer to maybe read this one just because it is one of the things I wanted to read before the end of the year, was to start the story behind Lyra and basically His Dark Materials, because this is a prequel and then you're supposed to read the 3 books in His Dark Materials and then the next one, and I have all 5 books. Hi, so I haven't updated you all day except for when I was going through the prompts and stuff, but happy Vlogmas. I am tomorrow going to be filming a ton of stuff, hopefully in the span of a couple of hours where I'm not gone for too long, just because I want to get back here as soon as possible. But right now, I don't know, the internet is acting up and being a bit childish if you ask me. And also apparently my hair doesn't know how to stay down. But I'm about to go ahead and jump into Frostheart. Well, I am about a third of the way through Frostheart right now. So I'm on page like 151. I do want to just give like a little bit of feedback. I'm really enjoying this, but I think I should also preface that enjoyment by saying that there are moments where I'm like, and then it gets back to being fun to read, because I feel like there are moments where the pacing in the plot, and I think also in some senses also the writing, just slowed down a little bit and then it picks up again. I think it has to do like with the information or whatever. I can't really pinpoint that exactly. Good morning and welcome to the second day of the Vlogmas. It's pretty exciting. I'm heading home because I have a therapy package that I would really like to unbox and get uploaded today, along with filming my reading plans for the week, because those are important videos. I am also, I don't know, just gonna spend some time at home, enjoy myself, which means that whilst I am at home, I do plan on doing some readings. I'm taking Frostheart with me to read, along with the other books I plan on reading, just because they need to be featured in the video. But I do plan on also reading Shadowfrost, The Wicked King, and the Book of Dust book, and I do start driving a little bit more around this week, so I'm hoping to listen to the Poppy War, which would be great. And then maybe, if possible, I'll probably listen to the Starless Sea at one point. But right now, I'm just gonna quickly clean up, pack up, and get ready to go. Here is my kiwi bean. I'm so excited to spend some time with him. I'm about to film some videos. I have quite a few to film. Talk about the ones I have to film. So I have to film my November wrap up. I have to film my December TBR, which is going to be titled End of Year TBR, or books I want to get to before the end of the year. And then I need to film my weekly reads, and then I'm going to be filming my Fairy Loot unboxing. So I'm going to start with the Fairy Loot unboxing just because I want to see what's in there, and I know what's in there, but I want to see what's in there, and then that will add to either my reading plans and obviously my December reading plans, and then November wrap up is going to be pretty easy. Oh, and I need to do my November haul. So that is what is happening right now. I'm almost ready. I'm just going to be making my dad and I some coffee, and then I'm going to jump into filming.
Snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open.
Day 2 of vlogmas is over. I haven't read anything today. Can't say I feel terrible though. I am almost done with Grey's Anatomy, so season 3, not the whole, but season 3. I'm almost done with season 3 and I'm so excited. I'm really loving it. It's probably like a series that I could see myself like watching continuously, but I won't because I ain't about that life. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna have to do something like set up my bullet journal, write a review, send the review to someone to translate, just like a whole bunch of things. I want to get a little bit more prepared for this week just because I have no excuse whatsoever to not be prepared. Welcome to day 3 of vlogmas. So today I'm actually heading out. I am going to Starbucks. There's one that just opened in the mall really close to me, which is basically 2 minutes away from my house. So there goes all of my money ever. But I just thought I would tell you I'm almost done with season 3 of Grey's Anatomy because that's what I've been consuming these last couple of days, and I will be planning on finishing Frost Heart. I'm just taking today as slow as possible just because I can already feel the morning heat, just like the heat of the day just killing me. It's supposed to be raining, but it's not. But I think it's like building. It's got to rain soon. So I'm back. I've been out for a majority of the day and I feel absolutely terrible just because it has been for the majority of the day. I'm in the kitchen right now. I'm making myself dinner. I just had lunch though, but my dinner is definitely going to take a bit longer.
A day or two ago, I thought I'd take.
Hi, so welcome to day 4 of December and vlogmas. I haven't been doing a spectacular job as of late But it is what it is. I have about a week left here at this house. On Friday, it is 5 days. Am I counting down? Yes. Is it because I don't like it here? No. I'm excited to get back home to my animals and for money. But beyond that, I have to do a bit of planning today because there are a couple of things that I've missed out on. And I'm doing a readathon, so I'll show you those books a little bit later, but I just thought I would introduce today and get started. Today is also like super gloomy, super rainy, super perfect in my opinion. Perfect bed weather. I'm loving it. I'm very cold right now because I'm so used to this blasting heat that my body is like, hello. But it's great. I do have some cleaning up to do. Last night I ended up making myself some dinner, as I mentioned, and I haven't had a chance to clean that up yet. Am I terrible? 100%. In other news, I am also on season 4 of Grey's Anatomy. This is probably one of the series that I'm able to continue watching through until the next season. But today I'm doing a 24-hour readathon, so I'm not going to be watching much further for today. Tomorrow I'll continue. I do plan on finishing season 4 before the end of this week, just because so good. So very, very good. And that's pretty exciting. So yeah, that's just what the update is for now. I do have a couple of things to do, like editing, writing posts, all that good stuff. But for now, we're just taking things slow and we're getting into the rhythm and we're doing the things that we've got to do, such as cleaning up, because that is important. And yeah, I'll chat to you later.
Right, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lame. Misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank and then we got upset. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Hi. So you kind of saw me drive from my house back here. I quickly had to go home. I'm trying to sort out myself my passport, but the Home Affairs website, which is like the government registration stuff, won't let me register. So I need to now go to the actual place and get that sorted. I don't know how and what I can do, but I need to go. Luckily I have my ID on me like at all times, and I don't think I need anything else, but I need to get this passport thing sorted out because I plan on doing lots of stuff next year with it. At least that's the idea that I have in my brain. But anyways, so it is 5 o'clock right now. I plan on reading for the rest of the evening. I got about halfway through with Grey's Anatomy. I am also, as I mentioned, reading Frost Heart, so I'm planning on reading that now. I'm just under halfway. I actually think it's 33%, so I'm quite far under halfway, but I'm just cuddling. And I have the Yule log YouTube video thing up, and I swear my brain knows what fire feels like, so my cheeks are getting like warm feelings and stuff. So I'm getting like super cozy is what I'm technically saying. So the plans are to finish Frost Heart and then start Shadow Frost, all the frost, because it's cold and the weather's looking great. I think I also have a clip of that for you. So today is turning out to be quite a nice day where I'm not dying of heat. Hour 1 of the readathon is done. I look like an egg, but we've got to just get used to the egg of a face. But the readathon's first hour is done. I've made some good progress. I'm on page 254 of this, which means I basically read about 90-ish pages in the last hour. Hour 2 was absolutely dismal. I mean, I'm not even to the next 50-page marker. It's been a process. Do you see this? Do you see what I have on my lap? It's a miracle. He wanders around for most of the day, and I think because it's so cold, he just like cuddles, is like choosing to cuddle with me, which I appreciate. It's 7 o'clock right now. I planned on finishing this book by like 7:30. Not gonna happen. Probably will finish it more towards 8 o'clock / 8:30, which is still fine. It's good. It's fine. We are okay. But I'm gonna jump into it now. It's 7:15. Jump in, read as far as I can. I will say this book should have been made shorter or split into two, because there was a really good point at about halfway where the book could have ended, and it would have been such a great cliffhanger. And then the next book could have kind of continued either from straight away from that point or from like 1 or 2 chapters away from that point. Would have been cool if it started afterwards though, just to make a little bit more sense of it. But I definitely think this book should have been split into 2, considering that this is a middle grade book, and me being an adult, I say that as if I am one, me being a new adult / a very older person, I'm struggling to keep my attention span on the book like it's good, and whilst I'm reading it, I'm enjoying it, but it's easy to get distracted with it. So that is the one critique, and I think it's because it's so long. I just want it to end. So it is 8:30 right now. I just finished Frost Heart, but I stick with my opinion that this needs to be 2 books. I really got to the point where I was like, this needs to be another book. This is way too long. And yes, you could probably say that I got so stuck on the idea that it needs to be 2 books that I was so sold on that I didn't like how long this book was. I usually don't mind long books. I actually don't like, they don't bother me. But this is a middle grade targeted for 9 to 12, more on the younger side of the 9 to 12 side. And they are not going to read a 400-page book and be committed to this entire thing. But anyways, I just posted an Instagram post, which is yay, because it's been a minute. It's Wednesday, and I posted last week Friday last. I do it sometimes. Every time the beginning of the month comes, I'm like slow to post. But yeah, I'm gonna move upstairs shortly just because I want to be in the comfort of my own, not my own, but in a bed. It's quite chilly down here, and it would be quite easy just to like flock up downstairs and head up and have a time there.